Hello, class. I just want to take a few minutes here to wrap up the course and to leave a few points, closing points with you. And first of all, thank you for a wonderful class. I really enjoyed it. Whenever I teach a class, I always learn some new things from the students, and hopefully, you have learned a few things as well. Number one thing that I hope you have learned is that entrepreneurship is not just about starting a new company. It's really a method or a process or a way of thinking or recognizing opportunities and then acting on them and learning from that experience and continuously driving to improve. The end result of whatever we do is we're trying to accomplish something. And that accomplishment can be the beginnings of a new company. It can be just doing something that helps other individuals. Those are all important. And in this class, I've tried to uh, give you various bits of information and share with you my thoughts and thoughts of others that hopefully have inspired you to take a few of those things and save them for use in other parts of your life and later in life, and hopefully in your current role, whatever that may be. And hopefully, you are now open to trying new things because you have additional sets of skills and some confidence as well. So, hopefully, that was my aim and goal for this course. And I also hope that you achieved some learning and had a good experience. One of the other things I want to ask you to do is in the module 11 or week 11, there's two surveys there, I think. There should be one survey that was just about online courses and your online experience. We do this to try to make our online learning better. And then there's the traditional course survey that students get to fill out, where you get to grade me and make comments about your experience in this course. And they're anonymous. I don't get to I can't figure out who wrote them. So feel free to express your opinions openly. And I will say that I do read them and I do change things in my course based upon your comments. So it's really important and valuable to me that you do that. Now, I want to take just a few minutes to talk about a message I want to leave you with and sort of really wrap up this course. In many ways, and I include myself in that, we're really some of the very privileged people in the world. There's about 7.5 billion people in the world, and we're sort of part of the 500 million that are truly privileged. And it's not because we did anything. For the most part, it's because of, we picked great parents and we ended up living in a part of the world where we have this privilege. And so it's really not because of anything we have done for the most part. It's luck of the draw. And each of us, each of you, has a gift and a raw talent. And we did not get these. We were sort of we did nothing to get these. In other words, we it's not like something we learned. We have this raw talent and this gift, and we sort of were given them at birth. Some of us has a great talent for music. Other people have great talent for art. Other people have great talent for acting. The list goes on and on. And hopefully, we all have some special, unique, great talent. And to some extent, it's your choice what you do with that gift. We all have one, and our challenge is to find it and to figure out what we want to do with it. And in many ways, every day we have this choice. The other 7 billion people in the world, the not this, not the because we're in the 500 million that are privileged, but so that leaves another 7 billion that do not have a choice. They're worried about whether they're going to be able to have food to eat. They're worried about the safety of their lives and whether they're going to get shot or not on the way home or taken prisoner. They have some really, really big challenges. And for the most part, I'm pretty safe to say that I don't think any of us are going to starve this week. So that gives us this ability to focus our energies on these gifts and this raw talent that we have. So I really want to sort of have you think a little bit about what can you do with this talent. Try to seek this special talent out that you have and gift. And you're going to be making some big decisions in the near future. You're all sort of in the early parts of your lives, and there's many decisions you're going to make. The good news is that none of these decisions are terminal decisions, um, meaning that if you find yourself in a place that you didn't want to be, you can always remake yourself. People have done it over and over again, and I'm sure you all will do it over more than one time in your life. One of the things I always like to try to think about is try to keep your ability or your freedom of action as open as possible. What I mean by that is sometimes we make decisions that basically make us a prisoner of what we've decided, and it's very difficult to get out from that. So I always like to think of freedom of action and my ability to, if I find myself in a place where I don't want to be, or I find some new opportunity that presents itself to me, I want to be able to act on it. I want to be able to move towards it. Um, and the choices you make here, the people you meet, the interactions you have, uh, they will either open doors for you or they will close doors for you. And I always like to think about, how can I keep the greatest number of doors open to me as I make as I make decisions in life. Um, we have great freedom. You can go anywhere you want to. You can do pretty much anything you want. You all have great vision. You all have great power. You have great control over your lives. Um, and I think that's something that, people who think about entrepreneurship, they have a drive to do that. So take an idea and be bold about it. Try to make it happen. And it doesn't need to be a big new business, right? It can be anything. Um, Anything that you try new stuff, expand your horizons, because you're the one that's going to decide what you do with your life and sort of what you're going to accomplish, the people you're going to impact. And remember, we're the privileged in this world, and so it's really up to us to move that privilege because it's our privilege that enables us and allows us to improve the world. We have that ability; others don't. We have that privilege, I should say, and others don't. Uh, so please think about this and also remember that the ultimate gift that you have is to share your wisdom and help others achieve the things that they want to achieve. That's one of the things that I kind of think about doing in my role as a professor and teaching. It's sort of my way of giving back and impacting other individuals. And I think that's something you want to think about as well. So be bold, uh, act small, but think big. And again, thank you very much for a great course. I really enjoyed it. I hope you did as well. And if there's any times in the future you want to discuss something or bounce something off of me or get together, I'm always open and willing and enjoy doing that. So thanks again. Take care and the best to you all.